Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It is officially ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Oh what a night. All right, so I'm already in the chat area. I got waiting for everybody to show up, see what's happening here. You know. So we got a dead device. We're gonna go ahead and plug that in so that way we can get ready for everybody. We got an action packed night. I'm dropping shit. All right. Lord knows who's going to stop in. Lord knows who's going to stop by. So let me log everything up and in. And then we'll go ahead and take it from there. So if y'all are anything like me, so for ladies' night, I'll be needing to take a nap, right? And mind you, I done been up all day long. But y'all, why I done set my alarm. And then right behind that, done lost my phone. Couldn't find it. And over here trying to get myself situated to do the thing that I need to do, which is come here and, get ready for all this honesty and truth we about to give y'all, heads up. All right, so let me log this in real quick and then we're gonna get right into it. So how was your work week? Hopefully everything was amazing. If not, why? What happened? All right, so let's see. Stream RL. Yeah, I'm trying to get us in, got us where we need to be. Cause, all right, we just gonna leave it at that because I'm trying to get into it, but there's that. All right, Al, Ricky, how you doing? Ricky, you the first. Hold on, Ricky. Hold up. How was your night? Let me find out from you in 1 minute. Let me go ahead and pull you right on that. Cause the voice is not working here. Let me see what we got. Sound. Ricky, you know I do the same thing every week. Okay, Ricky, there you go. How you doing? How was your weekend? Welcome to Ladies Night. Can you hear me, Ricky? Huh? Can you hear me? How was your weekend? How was your night? How was your week? All right, y'all. We having technical difficulties. We getting everybody logged in, so that's why you can't hear Ricky. He'll be on in a short second. I can see he moving, so he ain't buffering.
All right, there we go.
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. How was your week?
No, it was good. Very productive.
All right. Your day went well.
Yep, wasn't no school today, so I was able to stay home and relax.
And that's always a blessing, right?
Yeah, I'll start my new job tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, so you just decided to finally go here and roll out, huh?
Well, I ain't roll out. It's just for weekends for training.
Okay. So it's gonna be a good change. Something you're expecting.
Yep, it's definitely going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Because after this, I'm actually going to be in a true leadership role that I'm getting paid for.
So is it something you're anticipating, or
No, I am going to be. I'm a senior RA, so I'm in charge of all the RAs on my ship.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I'm not used to being in a leadership role when it comes to in an actual job placement. I'm usually like the organizations and stuff like that, but never employment level.
Right. And do you think it's something that you're gonna excel at, something you're gonna be good at, or
If God put this in front of me, He must know I'm ready for it. So I have to go in and just, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my thing.
amen? I know that's right. I like how you said that, Ricky. Said if God put it before you, that means you know you're ready. Okay. So is it something different from what you like? I mean, I know you said as far as the leadership concern part aspect of it is concerned, but what about like everything else? Is it like something that you're used to doing, or is it something different than what you're doing now?
I mean, it's Job Corps, so the only thing I'm playing is the house man. I just gotta make sure that I can't call them children because they're in an adult role,
Mm-hmm.
even though it runs from 16 to 24. So I deal with both juveniles and adults,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to you know I just got to make sure they all stay safe in the program.
Okay, that's
I've
nice.
been I've been I've been through that program, so I could offer a little bit of background knowledge to the place. Um, Give them some old stories. I'm not going to tell them the grimy stuff that we used to do, but at least tell them what some of the fun things we used to do while I was there.
Mm-hmm. We
And
got.
then I'll say when in my interview, I told them I think it's good for these kids, right? A lot of these are inner city kids. It's mostly black and Latino. I think it's good for them to see another face of color in a leadership position that they're going to see on a daily.
Mm-hmm. We got people trying to come in. That was Tanisha. She was saying that she can't get inside the Google link. Did you have any trouble trying to hit it or anything?
No, not today.
Okay.
Any other use I used to, it would like bounce me out, saying something about like the app wasn't working, and then I'd come back in and then it worked.
Okay. Well, maybe that might be what issue everybody's having because she said she couldn't get in it. She said, yeah, but my phone is saying I can no longer use that Google Meet version. So I don't know. Maybe she'll have to go into her computer. Um, but we have people trying to come in. Do harm. What up? Hey, cause it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. You supposed to go. Oh, I know. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. He was supposed to hit that. So the gentleman showed up at ladies' night before the women showed up at ladies' night. Now how do we say that? I mean, I guess I represent for all the females. So hey, I'm here. I'm here. Did you try to get into the link or it didn't work?
Now, yeah, I'm trying to get my headphones right.
Okay. So y'all, we got an action-packed night. We got lots of videos on the agenda. Duharm said I was sending him too many videos. He said, Are we gonna be able to cover all this in an hour?" So we can already see what we got because we got a action-packed lineup of all different types of conversations tonight. Diane, I still don't like the fact that you was trying to talk about my man earlier. I'm gonna just let you know right now. I'm, yeah, I'm still feeling some type of way. Don't abuse my husband.
Fuck him.
I'm gonna be out here trying to abuse my husband. Ricky, my brother out here trying to abuse my husband, my future husband. I didn't appreciate it. All right, we can hear you good. Thank you for coming in, tuning in.
Boom has that the air on the chat. Boom. All right, let me get right. Okay. Boom. The YouTube. Let me go ahead and get right.
I know that's right. Let's get right.
Ricky, what up, baby?
Ricky gave you the finger. Ricky said
Ricky's like he ordering food.
he is. They look like he went through the drive-through. Ricky said, "Get somebody else to do it."
Hey, Ty, look at this. Yeah, that was kind of the conversation.
Yes, sir. Do harm.
Nowhere.
I know that's right. So I'm trying to get everybody in here so we can have a little bit of a celebration as well. So this is Duharm's pre-birthday shenanigans. His birthday is tonight, tomorrow.
Hey, yo,
We want to say happy birthday to Duharm. We came to the club to celebrate him tonight. How does it feel? You got your people all behind you. You're in the best shape of your life.
well, well, I'm gonna wait till later to get my speech. You know what I'm saying? I'm for here for the people. I'm a people's person.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean?
So y'all,
So I ain't gonna lie to you. You send me a plethora.
A plethora. Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if we're gonna get through these in an hour.
We probably not.
As you stated, it is what it is. But you know what? I am here for it because you know what I'm saying. Where the ladies at, I'm gonna be at nowhere.
That's what I'm trying to say. Where the ladies at? Tamisha says she having an issue trying to get in. Erin is here. She's already there. I don't know where Keita is. I don't know if any of the other ladies are gonna join us tonight. And I'm down a device. I got 4 phones. But as of now, I'm only able to access. Well, I got 4 phones and a computer device, but I'm on 4 of the items. One is down, so we short a man.
Well, I feel like I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like your husband or future husband or whatever you call that nigga. I feel like he nigga say I got 2 phones, one
for the plug and one for the load. He said, didn't he say he got one for the bitches and one for the hoes?
He actually said he had 4.
He got 4 phones.
A lot of people miss that.
Yes, he do. He said one for the bitches and one for the hoes. I mean, you definitely gotta separate your bitches from your hoes, definitely.
I think you sent me 11 videos. Right? Hold on, let me make sure it's 9 here. Don't worry about it, Ricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm definitely okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Lord, get out of her, Batman.
Let me see if I can get us some.
Up in there. You on the Twitch? You on the Twitch?
I'm definitely on the Twitch. I'm out here on the Twitch.
Hold on, let me get right. I don't see you on the Twitch. You ain't on the Twitch, baby.
Yes, I am.
You ain't on the Twitch. I'm here. You ain't on the Twitch. You ain't on the Twitch.
I'm not streaming. Look at me.
Yeah. You need to be on the Twitch. Your Twitch been getting active.
But how am I not on Twitch when I'm plugged in on Twitch right here?
I don't know, baby girl. I'm on Twitch. I'm a Twitch user.
That ain't even right. Cause it's literally saying my stream is live. All right, let me shut it down and start again then. Cause that's weird. I'm literally right here. Did it send you the alert this one? I don't be knowing what's up with these devices and whatnot. I literally am plugged into Twitch, so I don't understand. It was one of the first devices I went to.
Yeah, I don't see active on there, baby.
What the hell is happening?
You're not there. And what's up with you?
Like, I can literally show you that it's on. That's weird. All right, let's undo this. Look at this, y'all. Y'all not gonna tell me that ain't on Twitch. You see what I'm saying? But it's weird. So I'm gonna close it out.
I don't see it.
That ain't right. I don't understand. Either way, we still here. We still going. So we got I don't know if Tamisha and I'm gonna try to come and see what they get on the computer or not. But if not, I'm here for it and I'll hold it down for us. Okay. Period. I don't know if I can hear you or not. You just check.
How you doing, baby?
You see her out there?
I see out on the YouTube world. Oh, Craig.
I don't know how that could be, Donnie. Now, how was that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't speak. You ain't there.
I'm coming. I'm trying to redo it again. That's nothing but the devil, because they don't be wanting me to win, but God did. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right.
God did.
God did. God want me to win, so God gonna say that's why God said. God said, let her know that she ain't there yet. All right, you see me now? Do you see me now? Look at me now. Hey, look at me now. Hey, look at me now. Hey, I'm getting. Do you see me? Yeah, I'm out here. Okay, and I spelled it right, but I'm outside. It said lady night, lady night. But either way, get it how I live. We outside. We outside. All right, get it how you live, Duhan. Right there. We here.
You there?
Yes, sir. I'm outside. Hello.
Lisa.
What's up?
Hey, hey, Tamisha.
You said what's up? Like you said what's up? Like you want to throw hands or something? What's wrong with you?
I was gonna say, what the hell she at? Damn. Okay.
I had to just go through all this shit to get on here. I had to use my laptop. I couldn't use my phone.
Girl,
It's saying that my version of my Google Meet is I can't use it anymore. So I gotta um delete the other version, and I ain't got time for all that right now.
Well, my phone just didn't let me on Twitch. I was on Twitch, but it said I wasn't on Twitch. So don't ask me. I've been on.
I looked on Twitch first, and y'all wasn't there. So I'm like, okay.
Duharm just told me I wasn't on. I was on. I just showed y'all the light was red and everything.
Well, I using my laptop. You know how this is.
It wasn't there though. He wasn't wrong. It was that it wasn't there. So it was broadcasting, but it wasn't broadcasting. So I don't know. But either way, God is good. Amen. We're here. So
I was able to go on Instagram. I was on there.
Oh, I see you. Oh, she said happy birthday. Oh, I wasn't even looking over there. See what I'm saying?
I said, okay, let me just use my laptop.
She said happy birthday, Duharm.
See? So I was on Instagram because you wasn't on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm on Twitch now, so we in it to win it.
Well, that's all right. I got my laptop now. Let me put the charger in there.
You know, we out here popping. We celebrating Duharm birthday tonight, ladies' night. We at the club with it, you know.
Like grown tonight.
You know what I mean? Okay. Ricky out here getting promotions and whatnot.
I didn't even know.
You didn't know you was you didn't know it was your birthday?
I know how I am about my birthday.
Mm-hmm. That's why I waited. I ain't even mentioned it earlier because I ain't want to tip his hand to let him know that we was about to be out here.
Exactly.
I would have canceled.
Oh well, too late. Hey, I'm tired as hell too, but I'm gonna be out here with y'all tonight.
Well, let me let you know something. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I happened to set my alarm, and let me tell you, I woke up. It was 9:56.
Oh, sugar.
Listen,
I know something was up though, because I'm sitting around like, hold on. I usually get the YouTube link like 15 minutes prior, but I don't know what was happening.
I was asleep. She was sleeping on hold. I didn't did that twice today. I done missed two 2 appointments today. Sleep.
You did, because the afternoon we over there chatting, carrying on.
I'm trying to told you.
I ain't taking no nap, because if I would have took a nap, but now I sound like a dude.
The kids don't take naps.
I wouldn't have got up.
The kids don't take naps.
Well, I was at the nap phase, honey, and in my mind I was thinking this is not right.
Old people take naps all the time.
Look, honey, I was napping right now. Take it how it resonates.
You are. Get you a couple more birthdays in. You'll be taking naps. For me?
Don't tell them
Do her know the benefit of a good nap?
Why do you think y'all so much older than me? First of all, I spent 6.5 years in the military. My body is old, right? I've been out here slinging dick for years. My body is old. Y'all gotta stop acting like I ain't putting that work. You know what I mean? Let me go. Hey, Duhar, what was your MOS? 34 Charlie, combo. You was a combo geek? First of all, let's go back to second battalion, first special forces group airborne. Let's start there. Second battalion, first special forces group airborne. Let's start there. But you were still a combo geek. I was airborne, jumping out of airplanes. I can show you my jumping. Yeah, you jumped out of airplane, but you still weren't on radios. That makes you a combo geek. You forget. Hey, I'm a distinguished armor technician, so I know all about it. What is that?
That's Dream Sequoia saying hello.
Listen, man. You want to call? I'm gonna tell you like this. You wasn't there. You wasn't there, my boy. You wasn't there. But I appreciate your confidence and integrity in my job description. You know what I'm saying? I didn't write it. Hey, I'm used to being called a dumbass turkey. Hey, don't worry about it.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all the link for anybody that is inside of Twitch that wants to be a part of Ladies Night. Everybody is welcome to Ladies Night. I'm gonna go ahead and pin the link inside of the chat inside of Twitch.
I need to see faces tonight. I need to see faces tonight. And I need to see a face. If you in here, I need to see faces.
Duharm said he need to see y'all face. Get to the channel. We got an action-packed night, y'all, for y'all of lots of videos loaded down. So it's lots of stuff that's about to come up. All right, so this is in the chat. So anybody that wants to be a part of the chat, you're welcome. Dream Sequoia, hello. She's in the chat over on Twitch. All right, so Duharm, without no further ado, what you got for us on the table? Let us know.
Nice. I will. I will start off by saying I've been getting videos all week. Just random hours, random days. They didn't stop. They continue to from Sunday to today. I received videos. So I guess we got some things we got to dive into. I didn't look at them, of course, but first on the market is let me go ahead and let y'all see it. Teresa, why are you so interested? What's that on your? Is that a ring? I like it. That's the Nefertiti we saw about last week. Or about.
I don't know. Tamisha, you talked to Keisha. Look, I was asleep, so I didn't get a chance to talk to nobody.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. He muted.
Who? Ricky.
Teresa. Who have fornicated multiple times. You have now developed preferences. This is why God never wanted for us to have outside of marriage. Once you've experienced things that you should have only experienced within wedlock, you develop preferences. So when you meet a really good woman, she's everything you need, but she can't turn it up in the bedroom like that freak can. You may pass up on your soulmate because she can't please you like the freak. And a lot of people have lost out on good relationships because they didn't come with freak of the week talent. I've had women, sisters admit it, I should have married him, but he couldn't turn it up in the bedroom.
Wow. Your mic, Duhan.
That first comment said, this also applies to women.
Yeah, all I had to say was damn.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
So in my mind, right, my first thoughts is it's at the bottom. They're saying you shouldn't be having sex outside of wedlock. I'm gonna have to be inclined to agree, only because I feel like sex kind of taints the relationships anyway. So you don't even get to know a person fully and completely before you done already had sex. We done already corrupted, the whole getting to know you, because now I'm kind of blinded off by whether or not the sex is good or whether or not it's terrible. And now I'm kind of judging you based off of that. That's my take.
I've heard several women say that they don't, they want to test out the goods before they, before they commit to it.
Yep. I mean, sex anything good, you done. Sorry.
I mean, why wait till you get married to find out your man can't please you? Like, that's a whole nother problem. That's
right.
That's going to lead to adultery. That's going to lead to, you over there with the work husband. Your work husband, you and your work husband, y'all used to just have lunch. Now y'all having lunch.
Well, to me, I think mentally, if a person can stimulate you mentally, you can kind of help a person with the sexual part, not unless the size is a factor. And in my mind, and this is just my mind, um, there's things you can do to compensate for size. So I guess it just depends on what you want, because somebody sex might be the definitive. This is the way it's gonna be. Sex is good or it's not good. That's my what's that? My deal breaker. If the sex ain't no good, but how do you know if you wait until you get married? Because to me, I want to wait until I get married now because I done did it all the other ways. But I don't feel like the sex is the most amazing. I mean, the most major part, but sex is a major part because relationships can break up over sex. There is that. Y'all ever had bad sex with somebody?
Hold on now. Before we jump into that, let's backtrack to what we were saying about the compensation, right? You may have that one, right? And you said when size does matter, right? When that comes into play, when size does matter, then you're introduced. You may introduce things to your partner that they're not used to, toys, you know, these other experiences that they're not comfortable with that may make the shit worse. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring it. You can't bring in the Rose or the Jackrabbit 8000. You know what I mean? Especially when Don Diligent think he going crazy in the bedroom. You know, with my 3X. You know what I mean? I've been told. You know, women that lied to me. They said I got a big one. You know what I mean? But not knowing the 3X ain't good enough for the next one. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
He said they done lied to him. Dreams of Queer said it's important to develop an over an individual love language. It's important to develop. I think I missed a word or something in there. You have to make sure that you have all the necessary things for you to have everything you need to have in your best way for those pleasing to your liking. So that's Grump Johnson over on Instagram said that. Dream Sequoia, I think we might have missed a word or something in your sentence. She said it's important to develop. Oh, it's important to develop. Yeah, she missing something in there.
Let her correct that. Let her correct that. But even speaking with the love language, like your love language could be material shit. Your love language can be compensation. Your love language can be a multitude of things that aren't directly related to sex, right? But to your partner, that none of that may be their love language either. But in the same respect, that may be, as you said, a deal breaker into how the relationship progresses. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And so now we get into the relationship because again, sex is not going to be that important for me because I want to do things that are connecting first. Let's kind of develop on an energetic level first. And so I could be, setting myself up because what if sex becomes important, after the fact? Now we in the thick of it, and now all of a sudden, but is the
What
person
I
willing to
think
learn? How teachable is a person? I'm sorry, Ricky, go ahead.
now what I think Oprah was reaching to was, I think in the beginning, sex wasn't. I truly believe this. Sex wasn't supposed to be a pleasurable event. It was just supposed to be procreation, creating new life, things of that nature. But it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to just be a pleasurable event. It was supposed to be for reproduction. I think at some point when we realize, okay, yeah, the sex does feel good, and we want something good, it feels good to us. And what you're saying is when you experience different people, it's sort of like, it's sort of like getting your first high. Then afterwards, the only thing you're doing is you're not trying to get, you're not worried about getting high. You're just trying to chase that first one because you'll never be as high as that first one. And sometimes we get that one freak that just turned around and then just knocked your socks off. And then you be chasing that for the rest of your life and you're never able to settle down because you were so focused on the sex being that great, you're missing out on how great that woman actually is.
Aaron says, "Well, the chemistry has to got to be there first."
I think the chemistry got to be there first for the woman. Like men, we don't give a damn about the chemistry. We see ass, we want ass. We see titties, we want titties. Simple.
Okay, Dream Sequoia said yes because I like engaging in conversation with depth over just relations. Intelligence matters for me.
Dream Sequoia also said to follow up with her initial comment that was misorchestrated. It's important to develop an individual's love language. Okay.
Okay, I missed that part. I didn't even see that. My
Oh,
screen
you
dropped
good? You
that.
good?
It is because honestly, we was talking about love language yesterday or the day before yesterday, Tamisha. Love language is important. You have to kind of develop a know for the person, which means again getting to know the person, talking, establishing some type of mental connection first seems to be important.
I think that I think mental is probably the strongest connection there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, right? So for me, like, um, of course, we all have our type, right? And I think that that's also what he was pointing to later on inside the video is that you develop a type based off of these experiences, and that may not be your type. You know what I'm saying? You may adapt these things because you're in these circles and you're in these environments that you potentially put yourself in that may not be healthy for you because you're used to these things, right?
Hmm.
Um, and then also in saying that is that when you do have these types, you kind of filter that way, right? And again, that may not be what you're truly looking for. You're basing your type off an experience. When at the end of the day, you know you're missing that connection, as you're saying, of the mental. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm being honest with you. Men who know that mental connection is more important than sex are more of a threat than the dude is just looking forward to sex. You know what I mean? Because we can manipulate the situation more. Which isn't fair. We're looking at it holistically. It's not a fair thing, but we pay attention to the small things. We pay attention to what you like to eat. We pay attention to the things that your day to day. We're asking how you're doing. We're actually in tune and giving feedback based off of what you're giving. So for me, I'm kind of on a rant right now, but walk with me. Twofold. It could be the gift and the curse because that male could be preying on you and using your. He could be using those things to his strength to get you to do whatever, right?
Hmm.
But also in respect, it can be um, a real connection that you're not looking for because of your past experience. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
We got Grump Johnson over here says you have to make sure that you have the correct sex level appetite. And
Okay.
then Grump Johnson said, being honest and truthful from the beginning and not lying, shut that door and make sure things is not real or not there. If they're being honest, so love language will come with the flow.
He's pod. He's definitely pod. Okay.
He
So
said
can I look
he
at well? Can I see it from a different perspective? Then
Absolutely.
we're looking at it. I was saying, so imagine I'm the guy, right? And I'm with this girl, and I am really doing everything she's and then piece, and all of a sudden she starts backing away from me. How am I supposed to respond to that? Here I am doing everything that I thought a man is supposed to do in a relationship and getting the right responses from that up until the sex. I think that's very detrimental to a lot of men who are seeking those type of worthwhile relationships that are more about substance than sex.
okay, so this might help too, because Grump Johnson also said a person's intentions are what they are. So having sex later or now doesn't matter if the intentions were bad from the beginning. That's what it was. So, Ricky, I think that's kind of answering your question. The intentions wasn't there.
I'm saying like the intentions was good on both sides. Okay, in other words, hey, it was a good, faithful relationship. There was, you know, everything was going great. There was very little arguments or anything like that. You know, they learned how to compromise. They, families loved each other. But when it came down to the sex, and then she decided, I, you know, that you know what, I gotta have that too. I know he's a good guy, but I gotta have that too.
Grump Johnson said, if you're alpha male or a mega male, makes it different because she feels like you're weak and she won't treat you as such. And then Dream Sequoia said it, yes, it's like a chameleon just going on to get along to bend, to blend. I think that goes with self-esteem too. How much you love yourself.
If we get a little deeper in this, I mean, if we were to narrow it down to sex, I mean, to your point, Ricky, I mean, we also have to be respectful of this woman's history and past, and without asking, we have to understand what she's been through. We don't know what trauma there's been. We don't know what, you know, without getting too deep into it, we don't know exactly what things she's experienced that may push her away from that type of thing. You know what I mean? The conversation could be amazing, uh, but when it comes to the sex, it can be she could be closed off there because of past experiences, past trauma, you know, whatever it may be. We got to look at that thing as a holistic view. Over.
Grump Johnson says she was honest from the beginning.
Seen is as things just
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Because to me, you said no one has, but you don't know the intentions of the other person. So initially, you could be a mark. Ricky, you know what I want to tell you? You're not really a good friend. I can tell you why you marked. Because literally, I'm gonna tell you what happened. This week you was talking shit, right? You put something in the thing. And I said, Ricky, cash at me $59, right? Ricky didn't respond. Ricky didn't answer back. Ricky said nothing. Ricky ghosted me, y'all. Ricky, what was that about?
I'm looking at read. Hey, I had to leave you on read until I got $59.
But why you couldn't just say I don't have $59? You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is the epitome of this is what I'm telling you about your intentions. Hold on, Ricky. Grump Johnson says, you might have had everything else she liked, but at the end of the day, your sex game is lame or you just too soft. If you don't have good sex, he said, if you don't got good sex, and it's sh something, so it was a cuss word, I'm guessing. It's lame. Your shit is lame. Look, and then write it still. She not gonna be satisfied, so she gonna always be a desire. Just drift off because you're not that satisfying guy in the area that she needs to be because you don't know how to be honest. See what I'm saying? And that's the thing, because you don't know how to be honest. You didn't even know how to be honest with I'm just a friend. Literally, I said, Ricky sent the message, and what Ricky asked, what would you do if your side dude proposed to you first, right? I said, Ricky, I don't cheat. So to me, like Ricky didn't know his targeted audience, because why is you putting this in here full of a bunch of women that are celibate? But he was more or less just referencing the comment and the thing. So I was putting Ricky, I don't cheat. So I'm not gonna have a side dude. My side dude can't propose to me because I'm never gonna have a side dude. If I'm with you, I'm only looking at you. So now, since you asking questions and I got to take my time, I need to recoup my time or something. Ricky, where's my $59? Is what I need to know. Where's my $59, Ricky?
I haven't reached my bank account yet.
See what I'm saying? But you see, it's something as simple as that. Because you could have said no.
See, that's the whole thing. That would not be my intention. See, just because I say no doesn't always mean I don't want to. Sometimes no means I can't.
Or you could have just said I can't. You see what I'm saying? You got to start with just regular people. Ricky, I'm just a regular person. It should have mattered whether or not it was a no. What was that?
I didn't know what your intention was by even putting
You
that in
could
there
have
because that just
asked.
came out of that. Because it came out of left field for one thing.
I mean,
let me break the monotony on this one, Ricky. First of all, she already overpriced, right? $59. Wait, the price is $40, Ricky. If she asks for 40, you're sending the 40.
Yeah. I am crying.
You know what I'm saying? The price is $40. You know what I'm saying? I got your back on this, Ricky.
Grump Johnson said, "Be honest."
Hey, Grump, mind your business.
He said, "You got to give a little to get a little."
Hey, Ricky, had she asked for $40, walk with me. You would have sent to that, right? Right? Yes, right.
If I had it, I would have sent $59 if I had it.
And mind you, Ricky, let me tell you, when I sent the picture to him, he said, "What's this?" I said, "Ricky over here on some broke nigga shit." You want to know why? Because you want us to listen to some shit. It was just all fitting together. But Ricky, you got to learn to be honest, dog. Until you learn to be honest, this is what I've been teaching y'all in tarot. Literally, and if you steal, you're going to get stolen from. If you lie, you're going to get lied to. So your intentions, Ricky, your intentions ain't the best. I hate to tell you.
No, the thing is, my intentions just wasn't recognized.
Your intentions was not the best because you could have said, "Hell no."
No. The thing is, because you saw my non-response, you assume my intentions are negative.
No, I assumed that you was just not responding.
You can't always do that with people that are non-responsive to certain things. One, they might be thinking about the whole thing.
Ricky, it signifies that you're not on the up and up. I mean, I get how you're trying to justify it, but everybody here can attest to.
And it kills me when people try to tell me that I'm trying to justify a certain characteristic of mine, or I think of everyone else.
Ricky, practice with me.
I'm trying to give some people the benefit of the doubt.
The answer is no.
Not everyone is shady.
But how was your benefit of the doubt?
Not everyone that's silent is shady.
Ricky, what if I needed it? What if I needed it bad? I'm not a person to ask anybody for anything. What if I needed it bad and then you have? Go ahead, Tamisha.
If you needed it that bad, then I know you would have hit me up on a DM and you would have called me and said, "Rick, look."
I hit you up right where you was. I took it where it was. Dream Sequoia talking to Do Harm. Do you see what she's writing? Go ahead, Tamisha. You got the floor.
Her color was not flagged though. We see it.
I was just saying, why couldn't he just say, "Hey, I don't have it right now." Even if your intentions was not giving it, just say, "Hey, I don't have it right now. Can I get back to you on that or something?" Or
simple
can I
as
give
that.
it to you?
But simply because, and since I didn't say that, doesn't mean my intentions still weren't the same.
I'm sorry, Ricky. I didn't say anything about your intentions.
No, for sure.
Grump Johnson said females be pocket checking all the time.
You said that I'm not a good friend because I didn't respond. Now, if you just left it just at that, because saying I didn't respond, okay, I own that one. But don't say my intentions were bad simply because I didn't respond. I just didn't respond. You have to take it just as that.
So
Ricky, the intent behind it.
Let me walk this down.
Yeah, walk them down, please.
So hold on. So Drink Queen said yes, like a chameleon, just going on to get along and blend. I think that goes with self-esteem too. How much you love yourself, in her opinion. Yes, those conversations should be had since they are getting to know each other intimately. Got it.
Hold on, she said another one. Though I read them. It's the one underneath it. You supposed to be reading.
Yeah, but the comments, they're not flagged. So
okay, I unflagged them. Yeah,
so,
I allowed them.
So I think she's good to go. Mm-hmm. Just for those who don't know Twitch, you may get a message that says, "Hey, you're flagged," but mods and the actual the host sees everything, so they can approve or whatever. But moving on. So Ricky, uh, $59 was the ask, right? I think what they all right, what does it mean? So I think collectively what the group is saying is that hey, when when the conversation is being had, you get out when you show out, right? So when the conversation about the $59 was asked, definitely a weird request because why not say 60? But $59 was not a specific thing. So for your side, Ricky, you may not agree with this, but if you don't have it, it's a pride thing because you don't want to tell the group you don't have it, right? But as a family, it's cool to say, hey, I don't have it. It's okay.
Yes.
But you have to, but as a friend, what she's saying is you have to give me something to say, hey, I don't have it. Because what if she really needed it? Because now she got to move on. She got to figure out where she can get this $59 from to do whatever. And if you leave her in red, it's more like, nah, fuck you. Because your pride is letting you show it. It's like the Jay-Z joint. You know what I mean? Where Craig at when you need him? In the 90s,
we don't need him.
Hold on now, let me talk about it. In the 90s, Jay-Z said, the pride will let me show it. We got what she said is you gotta get out of that pride shit and be honest and say, hey, look, I don't got it. And even if you're in a relationship, right, somebody may be asking more of you than you're willing to give. And this also plays into that.
Yes.
Hey, let me get a Birkin. Hey, I can't get you a Birkin, but I can get you this Coach fee. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's let me okay.
hold on, Ricky, hold on.
Let me finish.
Grump Johnson said, Omega male is that with the truth of the being such an opportunity has always a true role in his personality. So he's saying you either alpha or omega, or I mean you're either a alpha male or not. Yeah, beta. That's what he said. Yeah, he did say that.
So listen, Ricky. One thing I learned over the years um, is that the honesty will get you a lot further than being either evasive or dishonest, right?
Yes.
I'd rather tell you I don't got it, shorty, and then we can build off of that because now we can have a conversation on uh, if we want to say intent, or we can have a conversation on uh, what I'm willing to provide and what I can provide. That way, if it doesn't suit you, get the fuck home.
Yeah,
respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
But we have to
if I say, hey Ricky, I need $59, and you say, hey dog, look, I ain't got it. You can also slide in my DMs and say, hey, look, I know you asked for that. Do you really need it, or whatever? That's where the friendship comes into because now we're actually meeting each other at that meeting. You know what I'm saying? You show out here, I'm gonna show out here, but if it's real, come holler at me over here.
All right. So what you're saying is I should have replied anyway, just to just to respond.
Because they would know. You should have responded based on the ask.
I should have no. I should have
hey, listen, I don't have it, and she would have said, "Thank you, appreciate that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not
what you're saying. I should have responded. What you're saying is I should have responded.
Can I say this? Because I'm not going to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do. I'm saying that it warranted a response because of the level of respect that one has for one another. It could have been like, hey, look, hey, you asked for this, I don't got it. Or you asked for that, let me slide over here and say, hey, look, are you really need that? Because if you do, I got you. It depends on how you want to take it. I'm not saying whether you should. I'm not saying you're right or wrong in your response or lack thereof. What I'm saying is that a conversation was there because it was an ask from someone that respects you and someone that I would assume you respect. That's all I'm saying.
Dream Sequoia said actions have more weight than intentions, and she agrees. And then Grump Johnson said, I'm sick, maybe want to talk to you. But if she's going through something and she's testing you, see right now, if you can help her, then help because it recalls $59 to get rid of her.
What I don't like is that testing. Don't play with my face because that's playing in my face. If you're testing me, you're playing with me. You know what I'm saying? You're putting me in a position where it's a test. If you really need, you need it. If you don't, you don't. I don't like the word test.
I put $50 in there, but technically the spirit was testing them because the nine came across. What?
So basically, that was a test, though. I mean,
no, I really wanted $59. I really wanted $59.
It was a random number. It was a random number, and then you went and then you went on to explain the number 59.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to say, and no, and that's what really confused me. It was like, you asked for 59, and then you're gonna go explain the number 59. I'm like,
because I was really asking for 50, right? I really was asking for 50, but my finger accidentally hit the 9, so that led it into a spiritual thing, which let me know that it really wasn't me wanting the $59. It was God, basically, because that number was random. It hit it on its own, so that's why I went and looked up the significance of it. Because when it sent that way. I wanted the 50. The spirit wanted 59. So I went and looked up what 59 meant. Then, period, I said what I said on the, recouping of my time.
Right. So Ricky,
and do Herman tell you? Oh, sorry. He was going to tell you. Go.
No, you good. Author. James Corey, that's great that you're in the chat. If you have the availability to join, hit the button. I'm out. I'd like to hear from you, GG. I'm out. No. Ricky, fuck the 59. What about the 69? Let's move on to the next video. GG. You know what? Here we go. Oh Lord, not this, not the woman beater. Oh Lord. Hold on, where we at?
Ricky, don't do me like that no more, though. I'm gonna just let you know.
Oh God, I see him all across my damn TV. But go ahead.
See what we gotta talk about.
Nothing.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. Disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. When I sought out professional help, I had to go into therapy, go into rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. Why is it niggas ain't? Why is it people are always sorry after they get caught?
You think he's sorry? You looked at his face. You think he's sorry?
He ain't sorry.
Oh, because I don't think he's sorry.
He ain't sorry. You know what I'm saying? Everyone always sorry after they get caught. Now we don't believe you. You need more people.
Aaron said Rose eyes.
He put that video up because NYC about to take their key to the city back.
Well, it's not even that.
I wouldn't give a fuck about that kid.
The lawyer told him to do it for damage control. Because remember, he has nobody backing him now. He doesn't have his clothing line. He doesn't have his liquor. He doesn't have all of that money that was coming in. So it's now his name and him being out there on social media and stuff that's bringing in his money. So therefore, he's not apologizing for that. Because he didn't apologize to her directly. He's apologizing because it's out there and that messes up his image. So his lawyer told him to do damage control, but he can't really do damage control because that's out there. And he also put out that everyone wasn't telling the truth. People are lying that he never did this and that and the other, and then it was video. But you know what? They said, because remember, he paid the money to the people and the hotel is closed. But they said that she had a copy of it and the security guard said it. See, he didn't know that she had a copy of the tape herself. So they saying that she actually is the one who put it out there.
Well, I didn't hear that. What I heard was that was video that they got from his house after they did the raid. But they knew they couldn't because of the statute of limitations. They knew that they couldn't charge him off of that
but it's a good video to show credibility of Mr. Combs. Now,
But you know,
whether
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
now, do I believe he was sorry? I believe he was totally sorry. He was sorry that the video got out. He was sorry that he paid the $50,000 to hide the video. He was sorry that he paid the 30 bands to hey give her the NDA. And guess what? The shit still comes out. He's sorry that he lost all of his endorsements. He's sorry all for financial reasons. He's not sorry off the actions that were portrayed in that video. They were absolutely disgusting. I don't condone that. When they were saying Diddy was fucking dudes, do your thing, Diddy. That's your business. But when you put your hands on women, we don't condone that, dude. That's you went crazy. You're absolutely crazy.
The part that I don't like right now though is I'm watching all these people speak up and say, "Oh, you're so wrong," this, that, and the third, but y'all knew this beforehand. So I don't really want to hear from them either, and they need to shut their ass up. And if he get charged, they need to get charged too. Because why is it all of a sudden an onslaught of people, men? Diddy, I do this to you, this, that, and the third. Why? Where was all that energy when everything was being told? Because literally, this is not the first woman that said he abused them. This is not the first time that anybody heard that. This is not the first time people were witnessing all of these abuses, all the abuse that he put out. People watched it, they witnessed it. Nobody said a word. So now everybody talking like hell no. No, I don't condone that part either. So if you was there and you could say you witnessed it, your ass is guilty too. You should get locked up too.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that incident?
2016.
So why it take 8 years for that video to surface?
Because he paid the hotel $50,000 for him to get the video. When they raided his house, they found these videos. Allegedly, I wasn't there, and now they're releasing these videos because they can't charge it for them, statute of limitations.
Right, it's gone. And the flip side is that others are saying that Cassie put out the video, but then the lawyer, the legal aspect, they know the statute of limitations. They can't charge him on that, but they're saying the bigger case is going to be the sex trafficking, and that's what they're going to get him on.
Well, I think as far as Cass is concerned, she's fine, except for the fact that she is emotionally or mentally abused now. But with good people around, she can get past that. I mean, and she got a bag, but really, is that worth it? Because the way I saw that man run down that hallway and do her, I don't know why she didn't fight back, but everything in me was screaming, "Bitch, fight his ass back."
Crazy part about it is, right? He's one-handed because he's one-handed. Because the one hand he's beating and the other one holding the cow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why she ain't fighting back?
So listen, I wasn't there. We don't know what trauma this lady experienced, right?
Yes.
But for her to leave, be able to leave, we also got to understand. If you haven't read the court documents, she also left, right?
And he went after her.
No. She left. She actually left. Let's say Uber and left. Came back because she didn't want him to feel a way about her leaving. The hotel people told her, no, don't leave. She left. She was able to leave, right? She came back because she didn't want him to feel a way about her leaving.
But y'all don't know the abuse that happens.
How mentally destroyed do you have to be as a person to actually come back to your abuser so he'd feel okay? That's crazy.
Yeah, because that's a real thing. Like, people don't understand that, but that is a real thing. Because also in the process, she may have been worried about what he could have done if she didn't come back. I mean, I've been there. So you gotta go back in order to appease the person, because what could they do to somebody else? I done been in that predicament before.
He did a lot of things. He blew up people's houses.
Exactly.
He raided people's houses for her. She went to her family and he sent people there to get her. So she was actually scared. And I know a lot of people's like, they shaming her. Why'd you stay? Blah, blah, blah. But, sometimes people are genuinely afraid for their life. They saw.
And they don't know unless they go through it. But that's one of the things her statement said is believe the person the first time, which is a fact. But it's because we got to go through all of these things. You got to be abused. You got to be able to show that the person abused you. Why I got to wait till they hit me? Why I got to wait till I got kicked and hit in the face?
And as Duhan was saying, no, we wasn't there in the hotel. But the reason why she ran out is because he had already popped her, and she had a black eye or whatever, and she was trying to get away when he was in the shower or whatever.
And I don't know how a man kicks a woman. Like, he kicked her.
Like she was a dog, and you shouldn't even treat no dog that way. But once you down and you defenseless, that's why she probably was broken already after all them years. So
I can believe it.
Fight back.
But I'm still gonna fight your ass back. I'm still gonna fight your ass back.
Like he got with this goes back to your boundaries and your red flags, right? He got with her when she was 19. She said when he first came on to her, she felt disgusted because he was more like a father figure, right? Mm-hmm. Then when the career changed and it progresses as a 19-year-old, let's really say you can't make these decisions because the money, the fame, you're in this limelight, you got this person that's controlling your career, right? And I get it, you know what I mean, from a mental perspective. And of course, we go back to the Kanye, slavery was a choice. This is a prime example because you're like, all right, why not fight it?
Hey, everyone. Hi, welcome.
It's like, why not fight back, right? And because and her, she's been abused. You know what I'm saying? She's been abused for so long, right? My thing is, for someone that you say that you love, how can you treat them that in that manner?
That's right? A fact.
And for her to say, hey, she feels as though he truly loved her and treated her in such a bad way. And we're looking at the abuse, but we're not looking at what we see. We're not looking at the physical. We're not looking at him having her have sex with multiple men and all these other things going on. Like that trauma is crazy real, right? So
yes, definitely.
Why didn't she fight back? Because she's in love and protecting her abuser, which is a real thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I've been there. I've been there.
I get it, but I'm saying that from a conversation perspective, like we have to understand, and if you weren't there or haven't experienced it, we can't really have an opinion on it, right? So we have to see what we see and judge that man or woman based off of the actions that we know, and it's disgusting.
And it is.
So, boom. All right. Anybody got anything to weigh in on this?
Not from what I see.
Get it? Oh, what the fuck is it?
Kamisha said, "Sorry, done."
Still. I think this is a kangaroo. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, it's kangaroo.
Oh, that was just sent because you see how he squared up like a man. I thought you would like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right here. Where are they? Aaron still here?
Yeah, Aaron's still here. I thought I heard when I seen it too. It's a kangaroo, Aaron.
I didn't hear the joy. I didn't hear the on this.
All right, so I'm just letting y'all know. You do know we are past 11 o'clock, right? I mean, we still in it, so it's up to y'all if y'all want to continue on at least 30 more minutes or whatever. But he's standing there like a grown man. That's a kangaroo fighting a dog.
Kangaroos are scary. Aaron.
And Tamisha said, "Happy birthday, do harm."
Appreciate you, baby.
Aaron is cracking up.
Jeremy will raise hand. What's up, Jeremy?
I was just gonna say that I read that the kangaroos actually try to drown the dogs in Australia. I thought that was kind of funny.
Aaron said, "Where's the video?" It's in the Google link, Aaron.
You ever seen the video of the kangaroo of the dude who two-pieced the kangaroo? Because he was trying to drown his dog. He had to run out there and put them hands on that man. The kangaroo was like he is now. The dude had hit that man with 2 sticks. Bang, bang. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of kangaroos. The things, the little them legs he's standing on, the things are fierce.
You see, he squared up like he was really going to take him down.
He did it with his chest too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought about that. That dog man, that dog might not have been my dog tomorrow.
Yeah, it looked like it was getting ready to not be her dog today.
I was like, Taylor, Jasmine, Mangusha, y'all come on. Let Elvis have his day.
You see how he tried to hold him and turn him over?
Yeah. The dogs is like crazy. They don't know what's going on.
He barely back up.
I'm out of here. Next. I don't really know how to talk about that. Ooh, I see what's happening here. Let me see what's next. Yeah. You know, Ricky, you tuned in, Ricky?
How would someone spend?
I'm still here. Bet.
Listen carefully, Ricky. Are you able to turn that up? Because they can't. I don't think they can hear that. Is it low?
That's low in the video. It's not. It's everything else is wrong. So basically, what she said was,
no, play it again. Play it again, because I want to hear the beginning of it. I ain't hear the beginning.
Don't worry about it. Here we go.
How would someone special get your attention? I'm always, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you like it.
How do I know?
Give me some money. How?
So Ricky, you could get tested by another.
Old school.
Well, because do harm. You answer because I'm
I have a lot of respectfully to my elders. I've definitely seen money being transferred as a young child to adult women, for light bills, cable bills, based off of the need and to show that hey, I'm interested in you. So uh, I'm not saying that's a new school because I've been out here cracking. Yeah, you know what I mean. For the free.
You've been out here handing out $40.
And I ain't paid for those. I've been out here. You know what I mean, touching some of the baddest joints without even paying. They thought, but I do recall back in the day that was a monetary transfer for a cable light bill, and the women were hustling dudes back then, Ricky, because the rent went up $80. Let's be clear.
He said it was hustling
for a whole house.
But, I'm cracking up.
So Ricky, the point of it is how do you know? How does the woman know if a male likes them if they're not willing to send them $59.99? Huh?
And it wasn't even about a like aspect from what I asked for the $59 for. So that don't even pertain to what I asked for it for.
That's what she said.
She just saying that as far as how do I know if you like me if you're not doing stuff that is helping me? Because I'm not going to think that a man likes me if you're not doing shit if you watch me struggle, you're not for me, sir. How is that going to help me? So not as far as you concerned, Ricky, that day you got handled as, because I said I was recouping my time. So that was that. But in all actuality, how am I supposed to know? If you don't even consider me, it's like when the girl asked for lunch money, or the dude sent the girl $30 for lunch, and she had a nerve to complain. To me, I was thinking that was a good ass lunch. The man wanted to make sure I ate. He sent me $30. I thought that was a good gesture.
$30 is a lot of money for lunch.
That's what I'm saying. So to me, like, that showed that I'm trying to make sure you eat. I'm caring about your well-being. But then this bitch took it to a whole nother level. You see what I'm saying? So not only now we already got a nigga that ain't got $40, but now we got a nigga that gave 30, and now we got a bitch complaining. So it's bad on both ends. Hey, Aaron, love you. So you see how it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave out here in these streets.
I got that little part.
Happy birthday, G, huh?
First of all, I appreciate
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it today? 12 o'clock yet? No, it's tomorrow. But yeah,
he almost there, Aaron. He's sliding in the home base.
I'm trying to.
It's actually her day, Donnie, because it is the 25th in Australia.
It is here. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just shooting a motherfucking big street. I play with me.
So you got 2 birthdays, Donnie. It's your birthday already. So she's celebrating your birthday right now.
So Aaron, you gotta give me some Australia birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Give me some more.
Australia birthday. Huh?
The birthday down under.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You trying. Huh? No? Appreciate you, Dream Weaver. Appreciate you, baby.
So Aaron, do you think a man likes you if he send you money? Or do you think he don't like you if he send you money?
Well, no man will send me money, but I think he would like you if you're sending money.
Right from the gate.
If money is the love language for the woman, what does the woman have to get the man for us to know that y'all like us?
That's not the love language for the woman. That's the love language for certain women, because certain women likes gifts. They like gifts.
So for those certain women who like gifts, right? What's the love language for the man for those type of women?
It depends on who the man is.
Let me tell you what the problem is. Is that for these type of women, they attract these certain type of men. I take you out to dinner. I'm assuming that I'm gonna get something. That's the trade off for these type of conversations. And then the woman's like, oh no, you think you took me out to dinner and a movie, and I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah, because I was thinking that's a no.
You kind of expected something from me, so why is it wrong that I'm expecting something from you?
I don't think it's about the expectation. I think we discussed this in the tarot reading today about expectations and then also love languages. So love language, you're handling a person based off of what they receive or what they feel like is their thing that's going to make them happy. So depending upon the dude, Ricky seemed like he need a hug. All right. So Ricky's love language to me seems like if you show Ricky some emotion, he's going to be all in. Because that's not something he used to, because he keep dating these hoes that keep, playing in his face. So I feel like if a woman comes up and she shows Ricky some attention, Ricky gonna be 100% all in. She might not have to buy him nothing. She might not have to really do too much other than just be on call. Like if he called and I answer the phone, he gonna be hyped. If we get to go out, you know what I'm saying, wherever he want to go, he gonna be hyped. I might not have to do too much. Do harm. You seem like the type of dude, like, you're not asking for too much. You also willing to give some stuff. So I feel like it's little things that matter for you, which I know you, so I know it's little things that matter. So somebody would have to understand, yes, like a shot glass with your name.
This is really good for my birthday.
That's and see, I know you like stuff like that.
I love that.
Exactly. So a person would have to understand who they're dealing with and then express their love language in the way that they want it, not in the way I want it, because that's the problem. Most people will try to give you the love language that they like. No, you're my brother, so I know that you like, it's the thought that matters to you. So you like when people pick out certain little items, because if somebody send you money, you gonna send it right back.
Absolutely. Don't need that. Don't want it.
So I know you. I start to pick out little things, but that's also because somebody cares. If you take the time to get to know somebody, that's important. So any dude that I end up with, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to see the things that they like. I'm going to start to pull out the things that they like, and that's what I'm going to give them. I'm not just going to say, oh, here, Ricky, I know you like this, so I'm going to do that. No, hell no. Dreamweaver got her hand up. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that, just to agree with you guys, that, chivalry should be a part of everybody's, love language. Just having acts of kindness and being able to just be nice to people. I think that's always a good thing to show favor to somebody. Sorry.
I think I agree. We also have to look at the flip side of that, to where some people take that kindness and they expect certain things based off of that kindness. Just a thought.
And I agree. I agree because there are people who take advantage of it, and which, but at the end of the day, you can't just throw the baby out with the bathwater because you're gonna have those people in this world, and that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, you still gotta walk in your integrity, at least in my opinion, and just try to, have establish some kind of goodness between. At least if you're trying to establish some goodness between you and that person.
So I'll challenge you to say we can correct this and to say there's some people that will take advantage of it. Let's say that some people that will try to take advantage of it because if your boundaries are clear, your expectation is set, your red flags are there, you're not going to compromise yourself based off of what somebody else expects from you. You know what I mean? So with that being said, um, you can have all the expectations in the world. I could provide you a different lifestyle and not want to give it to you realistically, but say, hey, here's this thing, here's that thing, and not expecting anything from you and not want anything back in return, right? But you may take that, not you in particular, but that person may take that and say, oh my God, he's giving me this, da 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 da, he's a great guy, and then want something more from me that I'm not willing to give them.
Yeah, because it could mean nothing to you. You could be like, bitch, I bought you a bag, but I buy everybody bags. So they don't realize that it costs really nothing. That's nothing to you. But to them, it could be, oh, he bought me a $3,000-$4,000 bag. That means he loved me. Because the people ain't out here buying that. But it could be nothing to you.
I agree. I also think just to add to that, it also goes back to the person's what they've been used to. 'Cause if you're not used to having something, if you don't have those boundaries and you have low expectations, then you're gonna act like you never had anything too.
I feel like everybody need to know who they are, and that's the thing that most people don't understand. Because you could tell a person who they are, and they'll never believe it. They'll think that they're this, that, and the third. And meanwhile, everybody that is around the person will tell the person, "This is what you are." But if they don't see it, then they just don't see it.
And to your point, right? And knowing who you are, we go back to the honesty of it, back to where, if you don't got it, you don't got it. You have to be okay with saying, hey, I don't got it. Or no. What the fuck?
That's my son.
The whole nipple out. What
he just woke up.
That's your ass. We need a training bro. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, strike one.
Not the strikes. He got a whole strike out this bitch.
I'm on the list.
No, on your birthday.
On my birthday. That's crazy. Aaron, it's good to see you. I ain't seen you forever, man. I'm glad you got your camera on, man. You here? You got your camera on. I appreciate it. And you got
not streaming. When it's not streaming somewhere, I'm more comfortable with that.
That's how I've been doing the last couple times.
Can I tell you about the women with the part? Of how attractive it is and how men love women with the middle part?
I think women with middle part don't care where their hair's parted.
It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about how that middle part makes the man's meat jump because when we see it, it's a whole
not jumping out here.
Right now, I'm experiencing.
He's experiencing jumping, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's the jumping for him. Okay.
Next video. Where we at?
Next video.
Yeah. I think we got like one more.
Yeah, we got one more. It's 11:22.
Girls touch this cut right now. It ain't nothing for me to clean.
Oh, that was a good one.
20 niggas bit their hand in this water. I'm dumping this shit out. I don't want this no more. That's why women can't cheat.
Boy, shut your ass up.
Period.
Here's the cucumber, and let's make it more realistic. Put a little hole in the middle.
Put a little hole in the middle of it.
Got it? Good. If 20 women touch this cucumber, hey, yo. All right, I can clean it off. But if 20 women use this cucumber.
Period.
Don't nobody want this shit. Oh, clean it off, you say?
Clean it off, you say?
Here's my good vagina.
Look at all that. Look at all that shit that came out of there.
That's why men can't cheat.
That's why men can't cheat. Huh? Yeah.
Tell my son happy birthday.
Uncle Donnie. Nook said happy birthday, Uncle Donnie.
Appreciate you, nephew. Love you, boy.
Love you too, Uncle.
You hear him?
Hold on, let's get to this.
Did you see that stuff that came out of there?
This is very interesting. I like it. I don't like it, but
I liked it. It was a good representation.
I don't like it. It's a good representation of what happened.
It was.
Also, there's a lot of things taking place in there that I don't condone. Like where's the condom? Where's the condom in these situations?
It ain't none.
Raw dog. It definitely is some.
No, well, Atlanta got just got newsworthy information coming up about the fact that it's ranking number 3 in HIV statistics.
Y'all right number 1. Thank God.
Look at the perspective. See what I'm saying? Well, maybe they might have said number 1, but right now I thought I heard the woman say number 3.
Y'all were number 1. So who's y'all number 3? Who's 1 and 2?
I don't know, but I'm gonna just keep my cakes to myself.
Australia. Drink Sequoia, where you from? Drink Sequoia?
I'm from Florida. I'm sorry, Florida.
Australia, Florida, and then Atlanta. I'm just tagging it.
Either way, guess what? I'm not participating. But you seen that stuff that just came out of that cucumber, right?
That was a great metaphor and a great representation of what could have happened. I don't like it, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, I get what you said, sir.
Yes, sir. Iamzo did that.
But I don't appreciate Twan being able to.
That's Iamzo.
I don't appreciate Twan. I don't appreciate Twan passing that message on.
I like it. Iamzo.
So, Hannah, how you feel about that? How you feel about you being the last cucumber? You being the last. You can't listen. You can't.
I didn't appreciate it.
You don't appreciate it. Although those people may not respect your body, you enough to not put you in those situations, and because
Ricky said New York is number 1.
New York number 1. Okay, GG's.
Thank you, Ricky.
New York number 1.
Followed by Maryland. Maryland number 2. Donnie, that's up your way.
I live legit.
Tamisha, up your way.
Yeah, Tamisha. Wow, ladies, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the man not protecting y'all enough and respecting y'all enough to not give y'all that last cleanse? They cleansing their penis inside of y'all well nourished vagina, huh? Those who are protecting themselves, those who are abstaining from these type of situations, those who have the sugar bowl, who is still sweet. Lord help me out here. The sugar bowl is pure cane and is not Splenda. How do y'all ladies feel about
this? They can keep it. They can keep it.
You're going to keep it if you allow it.
I didn't like it because it was the best example of what you would see in a real life scenario. And y'all saw them particles come up out of there. And it was kind of nasty. But just imagine, now we can take that to the other side, the DL dude, because not only is that vaginal secretions, but now it's anal secretions that have entered the chat. And I'm just going to say hell to no. Like, just no. No, thank you.
The sugar bowl be pure.
The sugar bowl is going to be a vinegar bowl. The acidic bowl or something. It's just, that was nasty.
That was disgusting.
It was. No, thank you. I'll pass. You can have that. That right there, if you show that to some kids in school, I feel like that should be the perfect sex ed video. Like that would do it for me. He literally came through with the visuals that really just.
I had to put the hole in it though.
I don't know. That's where it came from though. It's the hole. The holes where holes the disease. But I'm glad he did that though because it gave the best. Because the boy thought he was slick. He was like, if you touch this, then if 20 girls touch this, then you can still drink it. Well, I still ain't gonna drink it because that's 20 hands around that cup lid. That like I still ain't gonna drink that. But he tried to be slick, and he didn't really give. He didn't come through. He didn't deliver. I am Zoe delivered, sold, sealed, held to the knob.
And that's why I'm so there. I wish he would have just kept it to one. He said, if 20 people put their hands in this water, you're not going to touch it, right? It ain't got to be 20. It could be 3.
It could be 2.
Depending on your morals, right? Depending on how you stand on business. If he took that cucumber and dipped it in there like that and dipped it in the next one and put it would have still been the same message.
Yes.
He went crazy in the joint. He beat the cup up. I didn't like it.
Not beat the cup up.
Nah, he beat that cup up. You know what I'm saying? The cup that I was there for. I beat him, chill. I beat him up, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, this nigga tried to do this to me. I didn't like it. Huh?
Aaron's cracking up.
But also, listen, ladies. Men have a habit of trying to slip off the condom while they're having sex with you. So you would have to stand on business and not get caught up in, oh, he cares for me, he loves me, because this is what you could be putting yourself at risk to and what the word? Subset. You could be putting yourself at risk.
Well, in my mind, and I was thinking because my mind went to husband, right? Because again, I don't think in dating terms. I think in husband terms. And in my mind, you still not even safe then because these dudes is out here still doing the same thing. And you got to think in the culture that I'm saying that I'm in, they have more than, one person. So just imagine this one person, and then, you already know it's just him and you and her, the other wife or something. And then one of y'all going outside of that. So now you got either her being messy or him being messy or the other her being messy and nobody knows about this. And now it's just a whole little thing. Hell no. Like, we're going to have to go to some yearly doctors, some 6-month doctors. We're going to have to go to some doctors because it's a hell to the no for me. This is also the reason why I said even in that culture, I would want to be friends with the person because like, I got to make sure you love this person just as much as I love him. And then on top of that, we got to make sure that we both are kind of caring about ourselves on the inside and out. You see what I'm saying? Because this is you swapping stuff. And hell no. I just saw the particles floating and around in the water. The first dip into the pure water, it just sent all types of shock waves through my system.
I ain't like it.
Period. Like the first dip. Did you see the first dip? The first dip brought the cloudy water. Like
the first dip was the last dip. That was the sign right there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Definitely, the first dip was exactly the last dip.
You gotta protect your sugar bowl, Aaron. I can't be involved with you if you out here letting your sugar bowl get to the third level. You know what I'm saying?
I really would have to supervise somebody for like 5 years before getting into bed.
Are we really doing that though, Aaron? You really want to talk about this? Are we really supervising about 5 years? Because let me be honest with you.
No.
You and I can take a test today, right? You're gonna literally have to sit with me until the results come back. Because if you leave my site, you're gonna have to take another one. I don't know where we're at with camera off. That lets you know that my trust issues are going to make you sit here with me until we get back the results and say, you're good, I'm good. How you trying?
And then that still don't even matter because literally, even then, you still can't take a calculated risk because again, this is something that I plan on doing. You still take a calculated risk after you get that clean, this, that, and the third, because some diseases have an incubation period on them. Mm-hmm. And so years later, now we sitting here and it's just been me and you, but now something surfaces. Guess what? Right. We both gonna have to eat that thing because guess what? They eat the sandwich cold. Yeah, because I know I wasn't doing nothing. They know they wasn't doing nothing, but that incubation period just kicked in. And now that thing then incubated, it then now formed, and now it says now we here. But that's a different scenario.
But you're informed because a lot of people don't know that certain diseases sit dormant. So with that being said, there's an understanding. And I like that people are informed on these type of things because if you're not, you may come up to what the fuck? Hold on. I'm sorry, that wasn't me. I swear to God. You made me sit there and talk. You made me sit there talking to your person, and this nigga might start coughing. You're like, hey, you all right? Yeah. Hey, hold on. So anyway, the point of it is, if you're Aaron, you're too tuned in, and lower your eyes, you're too tuned in. So listen, I like the fact that you're informed and you're understanding that hey, certain things may sit dormant, and we have to understand this together. Because if you don't know, you may say, "Oh, nah, you did me wrong with it." Nah, we both was what you didn't know was about my past. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I'm out here popping it on the handstand for a real nigga. But at the end of the day, hey, you gotta sit with them.
And at this point, we don't know who did it. You see what I'm saying? It could be you or me. At this point, we don't know who did it. So now we just both gonna have to eat sandwich cold because guess what?
Yeah. But you have to be understanding of this as adults and not understanding, hey, these things could happen. You know what I mean? But we took provisions and we tried to make sure we were good. But hey, in the day we stuck with each other anyway, good, bad, or different.
Yes. You know I mean? So it's at least to get the good initial first step out of the way, and then everything that happens after that, it just is what it is. Yeah. Do we want to take that risk? I feel like that's the risk that everybody's taking anyway. Because unless you just sit without yourself for 7 years, outside of yourself, okay, I'm gonna let the whole 7 years run its course. Now I'm just 7 years in, so what? I'm 3 years in right now, and now I got the rest. Ain't nobody waiting that long. Go to hell.
Right. People taking that risk the first night.
Period. And they ain't even went to no doctor. They just
hell nah.
They done ate the sandwich. Literally ate the sandwich cold.
Literally done ate the sandwich warm.
Hello. And then y'all just figure it out later. So it's that happening as well.
Yeah, you ate the sandwich warm, but then you get all the extra mayo squirted on you. What's the next video? Hold on.
Well, we actually had passed our time too. So what you got?
I got one more. Can I get one more? Mm-hmm. And then we're all gonna take a birthday shot. Whether you take a drink, water, whatever, because we gotta have a birthday shot. You know what I'm saying? Middle part. All right, here we go.
My shot.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's end it right here. You know what I mean? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 more videos for next week.
Mm-hmm. How you trying? Already.
How you trying?
And I feel like I Am Zoe video need to come back up next week when there's more people around too.
Nah, that's I ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever you want to do is cool with me. But I feel like that's got to be put into the rotation. Just
yeah.
People all this shit. We say, all right, how about this? Boom.
Yeah, I definitely think that because that's always going to be a conversation. Because that right there just is a conversation.
Get you a shot, Aaron. Whether it be water, juice, eucalyptic leaves, however y'all doing, goddamn Australia.
You gonna pull up the next video real quick and we can run that while they getting their drink? Ricky, you got your drink? I got my drink.
Can you please, if you're listening, can you please fuck yourself? Got there monostat that is still bad. Don't worry about it. Hey, Dreamweaver, if you have the bandwidth, can you please get yourself a beverage, whatever.
Yeah, I'll get one now.
Yes, you got to turn your cam. All right, here we go. Hold on, who is this guy with the hat on though? Hold on, I don't like this. I don't like when y'all put these damn dudes up on the screen, and I don't like it.
Woman, when I'm on top of them, missionary, fucking that pussy, getting in there deep, and they want to grab you. Hold on, you saying you too? Hold
Yes,
on.
I am.
Dude, no,
Leave him for next week. Because I feel like
he went crazy. Hold
yeah,
on.
he definitely gonna go crazy.
I'm protecting the brand. I'm protecting the brand because he did. He went. He worse than me. I ain't like it. If I got the problem, you know something wrong.
Because he get ready, dude. He get ready to act up. You seen how he went with the hands and everything. He got expressions and everything.
I'm gonna leave y'all with the women. How about that? Hold on, is this
Yes.
I'm not these things. Yeah, I like to read a book or two. Yeah, I like to work in the garden. Yeah, I like to go fishing. Yeah, I like to spend some money on some Louis Vuitton every now and then. But I like to fuck too. And I also like to make
Period.
love. And I prefer that if I could get it. And then some fucking too.
Oh, that was straight to the point.
Yes. Because I am all things. I love her. Thank you.
That was straight to the point.
That was Jill Scott, and she's the epitome of class. And y'all heard what she said.
Hey, how you feel about that? I want to know what your perspective is.
I couldn't even hear half of it properly because it was cutting in and out.
Well, let me tell you what she said. She said she prefers some fucking.
That is not how she started off.
She enjoys making love, but hey, if she can get some fucking out of the making love, you know what I mean? She prefers that too. How do you feel about that?
She also says she likes gardening. She likes reading a good book. She's saying she's a well-rounded woman.
I don't lie. Let me rewind it because I missed all that.
Yeah, replay it.
I'm not these things. Yeah, I like to read a book or two. Yeah, I like to work in the garden. Yeah, I like to go fishing. Yeah, I like to spend some money on some Louis Vuitton every now and then. But I like to fuck too. And I also like to make love. And I prefer that if I could get it. And then some fucking too.
You hear that?
Yeah,
Aaron's faces be priceless, boy.
You read, Aaron.
I agree. I agree with.
Can you read though?
Pardon?
Can you read?
Yeah.
She said time. We say Louboutin. Do you like Louboutin?
Not particularly. It doesn't.
What about fucking?
No.
Do you prefer to make it love but with a little fucking, or do you prefer a lot of fucking with a little making love?
It's got to be right. It's got to be right. Everything has got to be right.
She said everything in moderation.
I like moderation. Right. Everything right. Aaron, I love you. Just seduced me with the everything's got to be right. Everything has to be right. Everything has to be right. Tip of the tea, tip of the tongue, tip of the tea, tip of the tongue.
I agree with what she said. And I feel like
sure. I don't know what's going on right now.
I feel like she's more or less saying like I like everything. So I may be simple on some things. I may be expensive on some things. I may be a little soft on some things. I may like it a little rough on some things. So I feel like she's saying everything. Like again, everything in moderation. Don't just try to pin me to this thing because I am this, but I'm also this and I'm also this. I like that. Because people will look at you.
Good women and good ladies still like to fuck.
And say that again, Aaron. Say that.
Aaron said it, y'all.
Yes, that's right. I agree. She said it right. Ting, ting, ting. Ring the bell. Damn right, Aaron. You said that. Period. Because I totally agree. It's almost like if you get the good girl rap, then they'll think that you lame in the bed or something like that. So you could have the good girl rap and still be, a freak in the sheets. Like, don't judge me. Just because I look one way don't mean that I can't, bust it on before a real nigga.
Men don't care about the good girl rap. All right, let me tell y'all this. Let me just put this out there, right? It's when y'all change the game in the ninth inning is what throws us off. Like, you can't tell me you don't normally do this, and then you get an head 5 minutes later. If you don't normally do this, what makes me so special?
It may just be the person.
Because I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've had this situation happen on several occasions. What makes me so special that you're just willing to risk it all and give Don Dillinger some of the best head in the world? You should not be stuck.
What if the connection? Yes. What if the connection is just that connection? Is that and it's something that you
should
have?
not be this fluid in the head as you are. I don't even speak Spanish as well. Ma'am, how did you get here? I love you.
Well, it's gonna be different because guess what? It's some dudes that a dude that got me to do some stuff that another dude couldn't get me to do. Like that particular dude got to get somebody else to do it. But this dude right here,
say that you haven't done it, but for you to tell me you don't normally do this.
No, they may have very well haven't done it.
I'm clutching my pearls because you told me you know. Now it's my mission to try to see whatever woman tells me you're not going to do. I'm being honest. It's my mission to get you to do it, right? So when I do get to do that, I'm taken aback. And typically, it's the most amazing spirit of things that you will do, ma'am. Thank you. Now I'm stalking you in the daytime with a flashlight because you told me you didn't know it. Now I'm very.
But that's a true statement because it's like me not smoking weed until I turned 18. Nobody could get me to smoke weed, but then there was this one particular dude.
I ain't never smoked weed, y'all. By the way, whoever's
I did, and it was a lot of, and it was good.
That's why I put it on my paper.
Period. I have, and it was freaking amazing. I like edibles still to this day. If I can get an edible dinner, I'm gonna be in. And so, listen, do you see what I'm saying? I want an edible dinner. You see how a dude could kind of take from that, and I've never had an edible dinner. Don't take me on an edible dinner on the first night.
I would be so scared to do that. I really would be.
Why?
Are you not smoking career?
No, well, I did it as a teenager, but now if I try, even now, I will just get so paranoid, feel so sick. Like, make it go away. Make it go away.
Make it go away. Don't want it. Go away.
It's not a first date thing though. That's the other thing. But see, I don't have really the dates. It would probably be like a partner type thing or a girls type of thing. I wouldn't let a date.
It would be nice to be able to, but I just can't. It doesn't agree with me anymore. Since I had Kayla, really.
Mm-hmm.
I had Kayla. Anytime I tried to, it was not great.
So you have been in a position where somebody tried to pass you
it's been years now. I'll try a little bit. No, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have tried that.
Okay.
I've tried a few times, but it's still the same outcome. But then I've made my own like oil and stuff before as well, thinking that might not have the same side effects. It worked a little bit,
like CBD.
The dose right.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you can't kind of get that wrong, especially on edibles. Edibles kick in the next day.
As a mushroom type of person, like I think you be.
At the moment, I've got a Blue Lotus tincture. So that's what I've got at the moment. Sure, that's something.
Okay.
But even drinking, I'm not drinking for any reason, but I haven't had a drink for.
Yeah, me either. I'm not drinking either.
Me either. It's crazy.
But that's not to say I don't want to.
Drink.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
can't do things in moderation. So it's like no.
I feel like even me right now. I want to drink. I want to wait till I get a person to drink with. Because I like Friday wine. Friday, red wine. That's my thing. But I haven't done that in, a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saving it, so. Or I'll do it by myself. Either way, I want an edible dinner. So after I get to know somebody, they can take me on an edible dinner.
That shit expensive.
Well, I mean,
more than $59.95.
I mean, I like them type of dates. You see what I'm saying? But I also could have.
Did you see 2 Chains doing that? What was the show? Did you see 2 Chains doing that? The edible dinner?
Yeah, I want to do that.
He smokes all the time. He was wrecked. He was. That's doing that to him. I don't need. Don't put me in there.
But Aaron said no. Well, yeah, I want to do that with somebody that I love and care about, and that love and care about me. That's not a first date or we getting it. No, hell no. Get somebody else to do it, because no. But it's certain things that you do with certain type of people. That's what I'm saying. There is times when a woman can say, "Okay, I don't normally do this, but I want to do it with you." What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all, and I can appreciate that. But for the man, we don't. We if you do it, to be honest with you, we feel like you've done it before. So I ain't gonna lie. I would have hoped that this is your first experience, and if you're doing it well, I'm gonna take it as it's not your first experience. Like I said, I've heard women say, I'll never get head before. And it's the best head I've ever had. How dare you give me the best head I've ever
had? On your first try.
Where'd you learn this from? You're a fucking goddamn mathematician.
They might have put a hole in a cucumber.
Do women actually say that though?
Oh, give me a call. I'm exceeding my number. We can talk about it.
Do they say that?
What, did they never did something before?
What they say here is this. I usually don't do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's crazy.
Like, girl, stop lying. Do it again.
And I'm gonna send you my number. We can talk about it. We can talk about this offline, because I feel like this is something Australia and America needs to, we need to come together to understand what. And I say unto you, she needs to tune in. She's like, what the hell is he talking about?
You know what? I'm just really like, I love laughing. I love being happy.
That's right.
But I'm sometimes so childish, like a lot of. Sometimes I'm just really. I'm immature. I laugh at shit I shouldn't laugh at.
Well, you came to the right group. You came to the right home.
I'm so childish, right? Like, I could take a serious situation and turn it into make light of it, right? But it still is what it is. But that's just me, because I don't like serious things. I'm not a guy to be like, oh shit, James just died, and I'm like, but the point of it is his car didn't have a seatbelt. A lot of people didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Poor James. You know what I'm
saying? It's morbid, but in the same respect, it may be a little light, but I agree. I am childish as fuck. I got to be honest with you. I do want to say this. I exploded last week on a live, you know what I mean, for a comment that I made that I would think was a serious comment, you know what I mean? But someone woke up and they said, you know what? My brother, I was tuning the whole time. I said this. Why is that?
My spirit said, tell him get somebody else to do it.
Listen, but you know what? That's how much fun I had, because I enjoyed it, because I'm like, this is not the time because it's not for me to tell you, and I do want to say this right now while we're talking, because I know you are all seen it. It's not for me to tell you how you feel. I just have to be receptive and say, hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know it won't happen again. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how we move through these conversations, right? I can't tell you how to feel, right? And I'm not going to make an excuse of, oh, I meant it this way, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how I meant it. It matters how you took it.
And I took no offense to it. I told him I went right on and did what I was doing.
I know you took no offense to it, although it's a thing.
Yeah, right? Although it was a thing.
At the end of the day, I didn't take any offense about how it was addressed, right? Because I felt like if it was a serious thing, it would have been a phone call to, hey, look, you getting on my fucking nerves. You got to relax. We're not doing it. And I would say, I'm sorry. When you go on your next live, can you at least address me? Because I like, you know what I mean? I like to be, oh, hey, dude, you fucked up. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because self accountability is a thing for me. You know what I mean? So I took that. I said, okay, cool. You see, I didn't make an excuse. I didn't even try to. Somebody said, hey, what did you do? I said,
that was Tamisha. Tamisha, what you do harm? He did nothing. He literally, but my spirit said, hold on. When I woke up in the morning, they said, hold up, ma'am.
But my point is saying is that we can't take it too serious. Like we have to understand, I can't tell you how to feel. Once you articulate that, it's for me to receive that and say, hey, let me put that in my toolbox. And now I know how to handle you because although personally on a one-on-one, it may not have been a thing, but in a group setting, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? So um, that's just how I roll. Hey, again, I'm a childish as fuck. I'm a jokester. I'm gonna turn everything into a joke. That don't mean that it's right. That don't mean it's wrong. But at the end of the day, hold me accountable to if you feel a certain way.
And he gonna troll you. I tell everybody, he gonna be a troll. He gonna troll your ass.
I love it.
I don't know where shit gets serious. If it's a real thing, I'm gonna leave it alone because I know I'm not trying to make you feel a certain.
And just so everybody is clear, like it's a thing that goes on with us, even like that has been happening for years. People come around, and then it's like you kind of gotta, get in where you fit in. And we have had a couple incidents. I think we only had one person that we ever ran off all the way completely. Oh, two. I know Soul J was one. We ain't seen Soul J since. And then who was the other one? Oh. Oh.
The point of it is that when I am the only legitimate child, she's adopted. My older brother are adopted. These two are adopted. They don't understand that. They came into this. I wasn't there, but when I came, these two immediately became adopted. And I tell people that all the time. It's like, you got siblings? Yeah, I got two adopted siblings. I got two adopted. They're adopted. And I tell them that they're adopted. But Tom, like, stop, shut the fuck up.
But it be a thing. Like it's a whole like we have fun. It's no harm, no foul.
Life is serious enough. There's enough serious shit to deal with.
So the crazy part about it is you understand how much we know about one another. So we talk as friends, like we know like personal shit about one another. So it's not like we hide anything.
Hell no, we talk about everything in this family.
So when I tell you people, right, and I say it in a joking manner, especially about you bald headed niggas, and then I say about like people in general, like when I tell you she blocked me,
you seen Ricky?
So listen, and she do me shitty, and I don't take it personal. When she get over it, hey, we'll talk. But at the end of the day, period. Imagine what she gonna do to you.
Mind you, he told me he wasn't talking to me for what? What'd you say? I ain't talking to none of y'all. And that's exactly how it be.
I'm still not talking to you.
Period. That's what he said. But I still call.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I called even more then.
I'm gonna make sure you good, but at the end of the day, I'm not talking to you. When I call you, I'm not talking to you. I'm calling from a perspective to say, are you good?
Period.
Don't respond to me. You good? I didn't hear it. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But to say that all in all honesty, when this group for real, like having different perspectives and different personalities, is great, right? Because um, this is something we don't normally have, and it's outside of our normal group that we deal with. What? Hey, Joe, what was that?
Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Hi, beautiful. Kayla said, "Don't put her on the camera."
So say that it's different than the normal dynamic. It's a great thing. We can all learn from one another, and I've said this before. Again, let's all be respectful. Let's all be respectful of one another's time. One another's space, and that's how we grow together. Don't come into this group thinking that you're immediately friends with everybody that's in here. No, we got to build that type of rapport. We got to build that type of relationship. At the end of the day, respect is what's going to get us through.
Amen. Amen.
I'm gonna ask you to prep you because I got something I want to play, and Twitch don't give a fuck.
Okay, so well, we can do our toast for you for the birthday, and then that way we can be out because it is officially you may be you 3 minutes away, huh? Oh well, let me give my water to you too. So this is to you for your birthday. Happy birthday! I love you. Cheers. Thank you guys for being here on Ladies Night. Love y'all. Donnie, love the cup. Happy birthday. Ladies, thank y'all for being here. Ricky, thank you for being here. And you too, we bid you adieu. Love y'all. See y'all later. All right, Twitch, don't leave. No, we not. We just getting off YouTube. So we end.